Spirit's book, Plurality of Existences Part 3. We're delighted to have you here at Your Spirituality, our YouTube channel devoted to offering insightful content on spirituality. This is video 16 of the series dedicated to exploring and understanding the Spirit's book, a cornerstone of the Spiritism doctrine. In this episode, we will continue our review of the Plurality of Existences chapter, covering questions 197 to 212, about reincarnation and nature of spirits. Let's get started. Reincarnation is the process of a spirit being reborn in a new body to continue evolving based on cause and effect. The ultimate goal is for the soul to achieve perfect happiness. Souls incarnate and reincarnate throughout all planets in the universe. Different worlds have varying levels of purity, and Earth is one of the least advanced globes. The evolution of spirits involves gradual development of their intelligence over time, but some incarnations may not be profitable for progress. Spirits cannot degenerate, and their line of march is always progressive. To become better, people need to do good and stay away from bad things while they are alive. What is the fate of children after death? According to the teachings of the Spirit's book, the duration of a person's current life is not necessarily an indication of their spiritual advancement. The spirit of a child who dies in infancy may be more advanced than that of an adult, despite having a shorter lifespan. This is because the child may have lived longer in previous existences and acquired more experience and merits than the adult. However, the hierarchy of spirits is not automatically determined by the duration of their current life or their past experiences. The duration of the child's life may be a complement of a previous existence that was interrupted before its term, and the spirit of the child recommences a new existence. In the case of a child who dies in infancy without having done evil, their spirit does not automatically belong to a higher degree of the spirit hierarchy. The concept of reincarnation ensures that absolute justice is meted out equally to all. No one is favored, and all have the same possibilities for the future. Childhood is not a state of complete innocence, as some children are born with vile instincts and tendencies which stem from the imperfections of their spirits. Such children are not being punished for their misdeeds as children, but rather they are facing the consequences of their choices and actions in previous lives. God's justice reaches equally to all, and each person must merit happiness by their own right actions, just as they must bear the consequences of their own wrongdoings. How is sex in spirits? According to the teachings of the Spirit's book, spirits do not have sex in the way that humans understand it, as sex is dependent on the physical body. However, love and sympathy exist among spirits based on their similarity of sentiments. The same spirit can animate the body of a man or a woman in a new existence, and it does not have a preference to be incarnated as either. Spirits incarnate themselves as men or women to develop themselves in every direction and acquire experience through special trials and duties. Each spirit has the opportunity to experience life as both sexes and in different social positions. How is relationship and filiation for spirits? The Spirit's book discusses the topic of relationships and filiation, and one question is whether parents give their children a part of their soul. The answer is no. Parents only give their children their animal life, not their soul. It is also possible that a not-so-intelligent parent may have clever children, and vice versa. Another question is whether our relationships extend beyond our present existence, and the answer is yes. Our relationships are established through our past lives. We may feel an instant connection or dislike for someone we have never met before because of our past relationships from previous existences. Some people may worry that the doctrine of reincarnation destroys family ties because our relationships go back to periods before our current existence. However, this is not true, as reincarnation extends family ties and makes our duty to our family even more important. We may have a spirit in our family who was once closely connected to us in past lives. It is worthwhile to honor the memory of our ancestors who were good people, as their merits can inspire us to become better people ourselves. Physical and moral likeness among spirits. According to the Spirit's book, physical resemblance can be passed from parents to children, but moral resemblance cannot, because each person has their own soul or spirit. The reason why parents and children may have similar morals is that spirits with similar tendencies are attracted to each other. After birth, parents have a big influence on their children's spirits and must train them. Even good parents can have children with evil natures, because sometimes a wicked spirit wants to learn from virtuous parents. Parents can't make a good spirit come to their child, but they can help improve their child's spirit. Twins have similar characters because their spirits sympathize with each other, and different families have distinct characters because of differences in their spirits. A spirit may retain traces of their past moral character but can change and improve over time. The character of a person's spirit is reflected in their new body, and this can be seen in their face and eyes. Main takeaways from this episode. A person's current life duration is not an indicator of their spiritual advancement, and a child who dies in infancy may have a more advanced spirit than an adult. Reincarnation ensures equal justice for all. Spirits do not have sex as humans do, but love and sympathy exist based on similarity of sentiments. Spirits incarnate as men or women who develop themselves in every direction. Parents do not pass on their soul to their children, and our relationships extend beyond our present existence. Reincarnation strengthens family ties and inspires us to become better people ourselves. Physical resemblance can be passed on from parents to children, but moral resemblance is due to similar tendencies between spirits. Parents influence their children's spirits, and spirits can change and improve over time. This concludes our overview of Part 3 from the Plurality of Existences chapter. Thank you for joining us. We hope this overview sparked your interest and encouraged you to explore more about Spiritism. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for updates on our future videos, where we will continue to review the nature of spirits. See you again soon.